Hey, good morning. Well, I hope you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. Uh, had a great Palm Sunday. Pretty relaxing time. Got a video up released on Saturday morning, and I'm actually starting to live stream them a couple of minutes early. Can you believe it? Might as well be early rather than late, right? Yeah, good to see. Got a few people in here already. Here's a good friend of mine. Can't be with you. He's down under. You know what? Maybe I ought to do some live streams on Monday, like at 7 or 8 in the evening. Maybe that'd be more advantageous for some of the folks that are down under in different places. Um, Here's somebody I wanted to shout out here. Where'd she go? Here she is. Shoes off with KC. Casey, thank you so much. I'm on my third cup of coffee this morning, and I appreciate you contributing to my coffee. You crack me up. I got a surprise for you here. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can figure out what I want to do here. And I go over here, go over there. Here we go. Uh, Hang on. I'm still learning how to work with all of this. I'll get it in a minute. Before, oh, hang on, I got to remove that. That's the problem. There you go. Hey, look at who it is. Hot dog. Let me change this around a little bit. What do I want here? I want, that's what I prefer to do. Shoes off with KC. KC, I love your channel. I think I've already told you this before. I am a subscriber. One of the things I'm going to do today in showing the going through the channels that have replied to my comment, I want to I want to make a comment on the vibe and the branding. I think that is really important. Branding and vibe. That's it. So when I go to a channel, I'll be making comments on the channel banner, the photo here. I'll make a comment about the description. I think descriptions are really important. They have to be uh, the best is to have something that creates curiosity and something that maybe answers a question. Welcome. I'm passionate about helping you make life easier. Hey, man, we all need life easier, don't we? And a little more fun. She's got some links in here for Buy Me Coffee, Facebook, and I will note that the links here are not actually in the description. A mistake a lot of people make is you need to put those links down here in YouTube Studio. If you try to put a hot link in the description, it won't show up. It has to be listed here. And then when you click on it, you get this and then you get those. Okay. So let's see. KC videos. KC's been what I'm going to do today, I'll take a look at the oldest. Casey's been on for 9 months. You're doing great for 9 months. Oh, that's terrific. She's got one video with 7,400 views. That's pretty cool. Latest video here, overcoming this. Now, Casey, this looks like AI generated thumbnails. I don't know. You have to tell me. If I look at your other thumbnails, I don't see that in the others here. Let's take a look at this for a moment.
Life example.
Back to the very beginning.
Today we're talking about something that honestly affects all of us. Internet scams and how to protect ourselves at home.
Oh, that's a great video. That's a great video. We all need to go watch that. Then I always like to look at the comments. She's already got a couple of comments here. And so, Casey, by the way, what I'm going to do is when I go through the channels that I'm going to go through today, I don't know how many I'm going to get to. Once this goes onto YouTube and I have a chance to edit it, I'll add links to all of the videos to the channels rather that I review. So anyway, there you go. Check over here. I got a few people in here this morning. This is great. Ah, I use Canva. All these Canva people. I don't use Canva anymore. Hey, Mike, long time no see. Hey, I don't believe this. Hang on a sec. I got to get my glasses on. I'm pretty sure I recognize this picture here. Yeah, unfinished. But where have you been at? I went to your channel the other day. I was trying to find you, man. Wow. This is one of my real special early friends from school, and I won't say too much about you, but I will tell you that I appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry I lost track of you. I really miss you. I hope you get back on YouTube or whatever. Or send me an email. Let me know what's going on. So matter of fact, best way to do that is let me get rid of this here. So what I'm going to do is here's old Mike. Let me get this up here. Uh, so what I'm going to do, I'll start off with taking a look at my page here. So if you'll notice, so here, what's the vibe when you go to old Mike? If you ain't dead, you ain't done. You think that's big enough? There's my branded logo, and that particular logo, I paid somebody to do. It's not AI generated. Matter of fact, this logo was done before everybody was doing AI generation and stuff. And so here's my channel description. I help fourth quarter people. I got a couple of links in here, but if you go to my channel description, that's where you see my email. If you want to email me, that's where you email me at meoldliving@gmail.com. I want to interview starting this next month on Mondays. Not every Monday, but I want to interview fourth quarter creators. I think it'd be fun to talk to fourth quarter creators. I have a whole list of questions I want to ask other fourth quarter creators because that's my passion. So here's my videos. My oldest video is if you ain't dead, you ain't done. There's Mickey. He's on the floor today. He works better on the floor. Let's see. Here's my one viral video, 452,000. I'm gonna do a video if I get time to get. I may take a week off. I don't know. I'm gonna do a video around the theme of the downside of having a viral video. I think in the long run, you may be better off not having a viral video. No, I'm serious. I'll explain that when I get to it. Notice that my highest videos, this is the only one that's on YouTube creation. Well, this one too, I guess. I make $1,000 a month. That's got 175,000 views. Better than Plod. These are two videos that I did that were related to sponsors. And this one's done pretty good. Time to quit. I don't know why that thumbnail. I changed that thumbnail, but I don't know why it keeps showing up like that. I don't know. Anyway, let me go back here for a moment. So I got to get you off the screen. Before I start, let me take a little check here. See here's a cool guy. You've been binge watching my videos, my friend. Oh my word. I appreciate it when people binge watch your videos, and this guy is really nice. He leaves a comment on almost all my videos, which is cool. I like that. Uh, well, let's look down here a little bit more. I don't want to spend a lot of time initially in the uh, yep, I got it. Mike, your face and your hat is everything. Always makes me smile. My face and my hat. Well, when you're 82 years old, you don't have a whole lot to lose, right? My hats, of course, I love my flat caps, and they're really what I really love to do. So let me get into this. I need to get back over here. Mm, uh, Whoops, wrong button. Okay, let me get over here. Got to bring this up on the screen. Okay, I wish I could figure out how to do this universally and put me down there, but I have to go back every time I do it. So anyway, let's go over to the community and let's start this little project that I wanted to do. So here is the question: channel highlights. There's 100, but there's not 100 because I replied to a lot of these. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort this by newest. So the newest are going to be at the top. I'm going to start at the bottom of the list. Some of you that got in real early and replied to this, I'm going to go in here and start there. I'm going to go with Old Wandering Lady. Look at her channel. The Old Wandering Lady, silver haired, don't care. What kind of vibe do you get from that? I just love it. When I go to channel and you don't have to go very far from the front of the channel to get a vibe. Now she's got a cool little logo over here, the Old Wandering Lady. And let's take a look at her channel description. Hi, I'm Casey, a solo nomad sharing real world reasons from life on the road. Now, here's what I wanted to so what she's done, she's put these in her channel description. But see, those are not hot links. You can put these in your channel description, but they're not a hot link if they're in the channel description. Doesn't work that way. So what you have to do is the only hot link that's showing up is her Facebook link. And the reason for that is she's got it right here. And you do that in the YouTube studio, customizing the channel. I can't remember exactly where it's at. You can set a number of links that are hot links, but they're not going to, if you put them in here, they won't show up. You can't click on these. But if you put them in here, that's where they will show up. And then when somebody goes to the to your description, those hot links will be showed at the bottom of the description. But that's where you have to put them in. Anyway, let's take a look at real quickly here. Her oldest video is 4 months ago. Wow, that's pretty cool. She got 4,000 subscribers, 41 videos. She's been on for 4 months. Casey, you're doing great. She has a viral video, BLM and National Forest Rangers Enforcement, Secrets Revealed, 51,000. Some of you know we've had motorhomes our whole life. We ended up with a Class A for the last 5 years before we sold it. And we stayed on a lot of BLM ground, I got to tell you. So let's see here. Let's see.
I was asked
Let
a
me
question.
get over here to the beginning.
Today, we're talking about how to stay in the same area long-term without getting the dreaded knock on the door. And I'm going to explain the exact system I use to stretch my time legally without risking a ticket.
So she's going to be talking about how to spend time in BLM. BLM is great because you don't very low cost to no cost. But I really appreciate. I mean, you're looking great, Casey. You're right. Obviously, in your motorhome there, but I think you're doing good. I love your channel. I love your channel. Okay, let's go back here. I have to resort these every time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about YouTube drives me nuts. Let's try headphones. This was the second one. This is an interesting channel. I've been a subscriber to this channel for a while. And you would think when you go to this channel that it's all AI. Let me show you. 'Cause, 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 generation. But I want you to see his description. Let's go up here. Lighthearted visual, powerful sounds from anxiety for sleep, discovery. It goes through all the different things here. But I think in his, look at his banner, no AI slop. So I don't know what he defines as that for sure, but I do enjoy his videos. Let's take a look at them. And oldest one, I don't think he's been on for too long. 5 months ago. Let's see what this is. This must be his first video.
Automatically open up that channel. Powerful new sound that I engineered to help me fall asleep.
What a
Before you hear the song,
I love
that cured
this
my
kind of
insomnia.
stuff. Oh,
I wanted to
man.
explain how
Yeah,
it works.
this is cool. Oh,
I'll
geez.
also
So anyway, that's oldest video. Let's see, popular video. He's got one with 449 views. So this is a newest channel, 124 subscribers. Not a lot of subscribers, but a lot more than a lot of people have. So go check it out. Headphone healing. I love my headphones. I got I got those Apple Pro Max headphones. Man, $500 for headphones. Oh, gee. But I love them. They're pretty cool. Let me go back here for a moment and see what's going on over in the. Hey, you're here. How about that? I use a camera to overlap video footage of my cats in fictional without using AI. That's what I thought. Very good for you. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I just gave you a shout out, buddy. Okay, let me go back over to and get you off the screen. Let me go back over here. Make sure I'm on the right place. Yeah, there we go. Did I sort? Did I do the sort? Let me go from the top. I did 2 from the bottom. Let me do a couple of from the top. I thought here's the guy I wanted to shout out. Kevin, the divorced dad. Now, what kind of a vibe do you get from this? Well, obviously the language is a tip-off. Kevin, the divorced dad. 30 years married, 3 years divorced, battle scars and all, real tools from a guy who's been exactly where you are. It's a lot of text for a banner. I'm not necessarily saying that's bad, but all of this is probably not going to get read. Kevin, the divorced dad, I think that's good. It's got his picture there. I don't like using double pictures. If you use your photo here, I wouldn't use it here. But again, that's a personal preference. I forgot to check the shorts on some of the other channels. Looks like he's doing a lot of shorts. I'm not big on shorts. Some of you know that. Let's see. Kevin, I don't think you've been on 8 months. You've been on for 8 months. Popular, only 65. But that's good. Let's take a look over here. Go back up here. Kevin has 66 subscribers, 35 videos. Let's take a look at this most recent video.
Today I'm giving you. Hey, brother, if you're watching this right now, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, it looks like you're using a
few
script.
weeks
Well, that's
after
good.
divorce,
I do
it
that
feels like
too,
the
but
ground's completely
you'll get
fallen
better
away.
at this as you go along. I think it's
Juggling
really
paperwork.
important to maintain a certain level of eye contact. One of the things you'll see me do, because I use my iPad right below the camera when I'm doing a video, and I'm scrolling through it. I don't let it go automatically scroll, because I somewhat bullet point it, but I do write out certain things that I don't want to miss. But you'll see me look off this way and look off that way or whatever, which is sort of my normal flow. If the deal is, excuse me, if you're locked into the screen, then that shows up. You need to have some fluid and flexibility in your delivery. I think you're going to do good. I've watched a fair amount of your content. Keep at it, buddy. And here's a gal I've subscribed to her for quite a while. Kathy's Diamond Delights. Kathy, you're just a really special person. I really appreciate you. Welcome to my sparkle friends. New York girl turned from Texas. She's got a lot of stuff here. Again, the same problem. If you put hot links in your channel description, they are not hot. Now, I know people can go in and copy them and paste them around, but not very many people are going to do that. She's got her address in here. I'm not sure I would put my address in here, but as you can tell, she's also got her Buy Me a Coffee and Facebook group listed out on the front page. Those show up, but all these other links are not hot links. There's where she has those at. And then brings that back up there. So let's take a look. Kathy has 511 subscribers, 235 videos, and she's been on for 7 months. Maybe you're doing shorts too. That's a lot of videos. Let's take a look. Yep, she's doing shorts. Go over here to most popular. 535 unboxing Temu and cool deals. They take a look at this video.
Kit, you try.
Oh, here's one of the things I love about her channel. She's got this opening.
Witches laughing, pumpkins glow, ghosts are dancing to and fro, diamonds shining in
How do
the
you do those
dark,
anyway?
crafting that.
How do you do those? And then she gets into her video, and she will. Yeah, she's a crafty person. I mean, a craft person. You're not crafty, Kathy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But she got she does great stuff.
The leaves are in the water right here.
But her openings are great. Matter of fact, let me go back and find another one here. Go to the latest. Here's your latest one. Look at this one here.
Trees.
Saw this earlier. So they all start like this.
From New York roots to wide Texas.
I don't know how effective that is.
Sunflower shine.
Because Kathy, you're using a lot of playtime or video time with the introduction. Now, I like your introduction so well that I may just watch your channel for your introductions. I don't know. But I would think through your strategy. You can, if you're in the live chat, you can tell me about it. But I love them. I just don't know how effective in the long term they are. That's my only problem with that. But you've got a great channel. She's a great gal. And as you can tell, I'm subscribed with my other channel. I'm with my other channel. I have two different accounts. I get them all confused from time to time. Anyway, I wanted to get her channel up here in this. Let me look through here for a moment. Now, hey, Mickey. I'm not going to do his, I don't think. I'll do his at another time. Let's take a look at this guy here. From $0 to $100 million. Now, if you look at the videos, the thumbnail's in horizontal, but when you click on the video, it's in vertical.
A lot of people don't realize
that I think he's in Australia, if I remember correctly. One of the things is you need to shoot in horizontal, at least in my opinion. 68 subscribers, 81 videos. I want to build a community where people can share their experiences, strength, and hope, where you can encourage each other. Well, one of the things you got to do, if you're going to have people encourage one another, you need to make sure that your videos are about them or involve them. I'm not saying that that's not what you're doing, but that is one of the things that I think that is important. By the way, the vibe of this channel is not very hot. There's no banner. He's got the name of the channel. He's got his picture there. That's okay. Looks a little angry over here. Man, looks a little angry here. Hey, man, I don't know. Maybe you're the angry YouTube guy. If that's a vibe you're going for, man, you achieved it. I think anyway. Let me go back over here, see what's going on. Okay, Casey, we'll see you later. That's fine. I don't expect everybody to be hanging around here today. I moved past a skip in the okay. Well, as long as my sound is on and you guys are able to see what's going on, that's all I care about for this one. Like I said, I'm not going to respond to this. Is not a Q&A. This is not a Q&A kind of live stream. Now, here's one of my favorite people, Barbie. Just wanted to pop in and say hi, Barbie. I love your channel. Nah, you're great. Okay, let me go back over here and get back with the program. Carpe Omnia after 60. So here's the channel banner. A little confusing to me, but it does make sense. Sees everything. I think that's what it says. Carpe Omnia after. I don't know what Carpe Omnia means. I'm sure it means something. Maybe she says it in the description. Annette, retired RN after 32 years, 4 marriages, and finally nailed it. And living proof that life doesn't slow down after 60. Well, good for you, Annette. My word. I'm on one wife for 60 years, but that's just me. It sounds like you're doing good. This channel is about seizing everything. That's what Carpe Omnia means after all, even the messy parts. I'll have to look that up. Maybe explain it somewhere along the way. I don't know. So let's see. Let's look at the videos. Oldest video, 7 months ago. I like your thumbnails. I think they're pretty cool. Let's go back up here to popular. 1,000 views. Flying Monkeys and Boundaries. Oh, my word. The title of that is really cool. I don't think it's about trusting people. It's about knowing who to trust. Well, you're taking a lot of time. I know a lot of people use this as an intro to videos.
Hi there, and welcome to another video from Annette from Carpe Omnia After 60.
So, you know, if you watch any of my videos, you know the 4 pillars of content creation are thumbnail, title, first 30 seconds, and compelling content. So the first 30 seconds, if you've got a visual, I know there are styles that the visuals work well. I don't think they work well in talking head videos like this one. I'm not sure they work that well. But you'll see here, she starts off with not sure how many seconds are going into this, but quite a few. 15, 20 seconds. So you're going to lose over half of the people in that. If you don't hook somebody in the first 2 or 3 seconds, they're going to be gone. Then when you do start talking.
Hi there, and welcome to another video from.
Hi there, welcome to the video. Again, I don't want to be critical, but I want to share that's very important that if you look at any of my videos and you look at most successful channels, other than Larry, who's what's the word I want? Well, he's not normal. You don't get the response you get with well, I'm going to mention him in another video one of these days. But the important thing is that when you start a video, I think you start it with what's called a hook. Hi, my name is Mike. Welcome to my channel. That's not a hook. That's an introduction. There's a difference between a hook and an introduction. And I think it's so important. So many well-meaning content creators early on in their attempt to make compelling videos sometimes overthink them. Now, I'm not saying that you're overthinking this, but I am saying that I find that a lot of people overthink it. They think they have to have some sort of a visual hook or something that catches attention, when in fact a 10-second opening can catch somebody's attention. Have you ever failed? Boy, I sure have. See, that's a hook. Hi, my name is Mike. Welcome to my channel. That's an introduction. You don't start your channels with introduction. You start them with hooks. You may have the best content in the world, and you know I've listened to some of her content, and it's quite good as she gets going here. But the
So you have to kind of be very careful what you say, because certainly what they're posting is
see, it's great content once you get into it, but the problem is you're going to end up not getting very far. This is her most successful videos with 1,000 views. I'm going to guess that if she would apply some of the hook mentality to the opening of the videos. Let's see on our latest video. Let's see what this is like. Oh, this I like. Again,
Hi, welcome to week 2 of trying to drop the weight that I have on. It's been kind of a tough week for both Owen and myself.
Okay, that's not a bad intro. I'm not sure I would use the grouse or the chicken or whatever that was. I'm not a farm guy. This is a better opening. And of course, she's been doing this a little bit longer. It's a walking video. I like walking videos. I think that you're doing really good on this channel. I'm excited for you. And Annette, keep rocking it, okay? Okay, let me go back over here. Janet Horton. Janet's been around for a while. 13 years, I think. Let me check out her videos. A lot of people have been around forever. That doesn't mean that they've so 10 years ago. She's got videos on this channel from 10 years ago. She has, get back up here, 41 subscribers, 72 videos. Janet Ellerton Horton Art. Now, I don't know who this guy is over here. The banner is a little on the dark side. Nothing wrong with the photo there. I'm an artist and photographer. So when I lost now I remember. Janet, bless your heart. You know, this is a compelling story. All that she has gone through, and has a YouTube channel. I'll tell you, go back and you'll have to read it. She was blind and went through a surgery, got enough vision back to start doing YouTube and photography and everything. I'm really proud of you. You did a great job.
With oil pastels, and these are
So this is an art channel.
reference photos.
She does a good job.
I use
She's
this
doing
little thing
overhead.
right here.
So she got a camera on the overhead that she's bringing
On the
in,
tip end
which
of
is
it
fine.
went in.
And these are great channels. But Annette, Janet, I'm really proud of you. My heart goes out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, still on the I'm passing up some of these kind of going randomly. Here's a guy that's a FPV. A lot of us don't know what FPV is. I wanted to highlight the channel because I like this guy. He's a drone pilot, and FPV stands for something regarding certified drone pilot, flight something or other. But you know, I don't know. The channel banner doesn't do anything for me. I got a gauge up here. It could be a motorcycle thing, or it could be a car thing. I could be a gauge off of a generator. I do like the graphic there. That's pretty cool. From first flight to FPP, real drone journeys. Top flight dog. The channel follows my real journey, learning, crashing, and chasing shots. He's got his links in here, all there on his page. So let's take a look over at the video, see how long he's been doing this. Oh, this is a year ago, popular. Got a 7,000 view here. This goes back a year ago. I have a drone too. I gave it away. I am not going to do drone videos. I got to tell you, no way, man. Here's his latest video. Wow, look at that thing. Holy moly. So there's the opening is just, this works in this kind of a video because he's talking about drones and he's putting the video footage up front.
What's up, pilots? Whether you're learning or pushing limits, this is our FPV journey. Back on my property today.
Very good. I like that. I think you're doing good. You can do that kind of an opening with this kind of a channel. Let's see if he's doing shorts. Shorts too. All you guys doing shorts. I mean, a lot of people are saying that shorts are okay, but shorts do not contribute to the long form content as well. That's kind of been my anecdotal experience. You know, that's all I can say. Let me go back over here for a moment and see what's going on. Hope you guys are having fun talking to each other while I'm doing all this. I got a lot of people in here. That's great. Let me get back over to doing what I'm doing. What time is it? Check my clock. 10:36. I discovered my endurance for live stream is about an hour. Let me get down into the middle of these. Vintage cookbook nerd. Clean channel banner. Cute picture over here. I'm not being sexist. I'm just, everybody's cute, I guess. Anyway. I'm Trista, a passionate home cook over 50. Come on, you can't be over 50. Dedicated to exploring the lost art of vintage cooking and baking. I think maybe you're in England or something. I can't remember. You're not, I don't remember where you're at. I don't think you're US based. Let me see if I can tell over here. No, United States. Okay, but I love these videos. I love these videos. I think she did one. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, 2 years ago. So she's been on for 2 years. Pudding cake recipe, 810 views. Let me go back up here for a moment. 298 subscribers, 118 views. I think I think she did one on Lefse. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that was you. See if I can, I don't see it in here. How many of you guys know what Lefse is? You have to be Norwegian, or my grandparents on this side were Norwegian, and they made lefse all the time. I don't see the video. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. It's a live stream. There it is. She did a live stream. How about that? I can't do a live stream in a live stream. She did a live stream on making lefse. The problem was she did it and never had the camera down. This was early on, I think, in her 3 months ago she did that. So anyway, yeah, there's why I remember the lefse. We used to have lefse at Christmas time. My grandmother used to make it. Oh man, it's like Norwegian taco shells, or Norwegian. Can't think of it now. Anyway, see, when you get to be 82, that's why some of you have noticed this on my arm. I have 2 tattoos on my arm. One of them is a tattoo of, probably can't see it very well, right there. A tattoo of my wife's name, Judy. So if I ever forget her name while I am out and about, all I got to do is look at my arm and say, "Hi, I'd like to introduce you to," and I forget her name and look at my arm, Judy. I've remembered her name. Isn't that terrible? Oh, my word. We get back over here for a moment. Can you believe, guys? Can you believe I actually said that? I have a love-hate relationship with shorts. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know what it is. There's some people that it's all they do is shorts, and others can't stand them. So, hey, look at who it is. Hey, kid, you're here. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't embarrass you. But I love your channel. I love what you're doing. I love your recipes. But the lefse, please maybe you've redone the lefse already. I couldn't find it, but you need to do that again, and don't do it as a live stream. And I want to see exactly how you do it. I can't remember how my grandmother did it. Okay, is that a deal? All right. Yay. So glad you had lefse at Christmas, Mike. Yeah, I didn't get it this last Christmas. Judy was not feeling well, and we used to have a store here locally that I could get it at, and they went out of business. Everybody's going out of business these days. Drives me nuts. Years ago, I started calling my wife Babe. Good luck on that, my friend. I got to make my screen bigger. I can't read it. I forgot. So when I forgot her name, I would call her, hey, babe, how you doing? We got a lot of people in my seniors congregation that do that. So maybe that's why they do that. They forget everybody's real name. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, brother. Yes, sir. We can get away with that at our age. I can't tell you what I can. Here, this is a G-rated program, so I can't tell you what I get away with at my age. But you're getting old when you used to laugh at old people. Remember that? Do you remember when you used to laugh at old people because they would do embarrassing things in public, and now you're the one doing the embarrassing things in public? Oh, gee. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I have a love-hate relationship with the algorithm. There I go. Algorithm. I've almost got myself trained to algorithm, not a logarithm. Oh, it drives me nuts. Yeah, I don't know. In my video I'm working on for viral videos, I'm gonna touch on that. Let me get back to what I'm supposed to be doing here. The reason you guys came here. Let's see. Is that still up here? Okay. So I have to double check. I'm still not 100% sure on the on StreamYard, but I'm liking it a lot better than Riverside, I got to tell you. So let me go through and pick a couple others. It's 10:44. I'd like to try to get a couple of others in here. Here's a channel that's pretty cool. Trekking with Deb and Mike. They have 1,940 subscribers, 476 videos. Holy moly, that's a lot. Now, do you notice something? Let me see. I'll go over to the videos here first. Thumbnails are not fancy. Pretty basic on the thumbnails. Pretty basic on the thumbnails. Let's check out the channel description. We are retired and traveling full-time in our RV and short-term rentals while hiking and cycling. Man, you're living my life. I love that. There's their email. You don't have any other links, so you're not doing any monetization links. I'm assuming that you're probably monetized here. Let's take a look at the oldest video. 1 year ago. You're doing great for 1 year. That is fabulous. Popular. 104,000 views. Our RV is missing. Well, I can see why that would get a lot of views. Here's one with 1,900, but 104,000 views. It's still getting 11 views an hour, and it was done a year ago. Now that's cranking along. That's really good. Let's take a look at the latest. Were the 1960s a good time?
I was recently reading a study that said people who grew up in the 1960s aren't just tougher, but have a resilience.
So I like this opening. It's kind of a low energy hook, but it starts out directly with the topic of the channel. It's not, hey, I am so-and-so, welcome to my channel. Okay. Sorry for all of you that do that, but it drives me nuts. And you're losing watch time, and you're losing people watching your video. So this is a good opening. It's not what I call aggressive strong hook, but she starts out with the topic, and I think that's really great. And so she's outside. Let's see what's going on over here.
North, we go straight ahead. If we want to go to the south.
So these are good videos. I've watched some of their videos, and let me check here if they're doing any. I forgot to check with their communities. So they're doing some stuff with community. I think it's important that you take advantage of your community pages. That's what I've done with this little feature that I'm working on today with this live stream, which is basically taking advantage of my community page and asking you to make a comment so that I can review some of your channels. Any channel called Oops and Giggles, you got to take a look at, right? 3,290 subscribers, 82 videos. So, Ops and Giggles, goggles. Giggles or goggles? Ops. Of course, I know Op from the Marine Corps. I know about Ops. Learn and grow with me. Airsoft gameplay. I got it. See, I initially saw the title and I didn't make the connection. Now, people in this sector might make that connection. I'm not real big at putting subscribe up here because you can't do anything with it. You can click on the subscribe all you want, and then there's nothing there. So over in here, Option Giggles is dedicated to making airsoft look as intense on screen as impossible. So let's get over here to see his videos. Let's look at the oldest. 9 months ago, not been on for too long. 42,000 views. This looks like a gaming video. Yeah, those really do well. How to paint and weather your airsoft. Let's take a look at this latest.
All right, so you guys are wanting to paint your own airsoft mags, and maybe you want to weather it. Well, in this video, I'm going to take an airsoft mag.
So that's not a bad opening. He doesn't start off with an introduction. He gets right to the point. Hey, you guys want to do this? Here, I'm going to tell you how to do it. I think those are decent openings. I have nothing against that. Ops and Giggles. I don't know where the giggles are at. I think you were in the chat too. I don't know. Can't remember. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun doing this. Now, I've shouted out this lady before. This old horse girl. I love this banner. Kind of like my old me, if you ain't dead, you ain't done. It's got a cute little graphic there. Her picture down here. And let's take a look at the, I am Leslie, lifelong horse lover, enjoying my horses. Leslie does such a great job. She's been on for 10 months with this channel. 55,000 views. This happens for a reason. That's a lot of views. That's really good. Ranch Day Reality. This is her most recent video.
Oh, hey, I'm so glad you're here. In the first part of this video,
Can't hear her very well.
girls, I think one isn't there. Go on, miss.
That's always a problem. Let's get over here. Take a look at this video.
I have an Amazon package in the tax shed. We're heading over there right now. I've had this package for about 2 weeks.
Okay, she's starting kind of a weak opening. You got a picture of whatever she's going to talk about here. That's the start of it. And then she gets into the content of it. And I'm sure she's going to be explaining this. I love her videos. There's so many of them. Her heart for horses and for ranch life is really great. This old horse girl. Leslie, so proud of you. So glad you're doing what you are doing. Let me randomly go on down here. Mike's Retirement Corner. Mike, let me put you on here real quick. Mike's a regular around here. I wanted to make a comment about your channel. What's with the banner, Mike? Huh? I mean, I did. Is this the result of a hurricane or something, or did you just get mad one day and kick the edge of the barn and it went over? I don't know. I love Mike's Retirement Corner. He's knocking it dead. He's got 749 subscribers, 72 videos. Let's take a look at his description. Is about the deeper side of retirement, not finances or planning, but the questions that come up when the busy years slow down. What kind of questions? I mean, where to go to lunch? What toothpaste to buy? I don't know. Who am I now? What matters most? Mike's a cool guy. Let's take a look over here. Most popular video, 2.7. Oldest video, 7 months ago. latest video.
What's a typical day like now? Here it is. I ordered a hat. I like hats. I ordered a hat that says, I'm retired.
Not a bad opening. I like this. What's a typical day? I think one of the best ways to open a video is to open it with a question or a challenge or some sort of a statement that is direct and to the point. That's what Mike is doing here. Keep it up, Mike. You got a great channel, my friend. Checking the time because I'm getting tired. I'll go back to the chat here for a moment. I think I'll try to look for one more to do. Here's a gal I really appreciate. Cash budget retiree, 1,333 subscribers, 420 videos. Not really thrilled with the banner necessarily. Banners that are heavy on text don't read as well, especially we're looking full screen on my desktop. If I was on my smartphone, this probably wouldn't show up. Nobody's going to see this. I like your picture. Picture is good. Description. Wait a minute. Where's your description? What happened to your description? How could you post this as a description? So she's got all of her links fixed up correctly, but she's got hashtags at the beginning. Content creators mentioned in my video. I don't see them here. Are you in the middle of doing your channel description? I don't know. You need to get in there and get that fixed. Okay. Let's take a look at the videos. She does have a members section. Let's see. Let me go down here to oldest. Got to go a different way. She's been on for 1 year. My first Monday. Go back here to videos. Go to popular. 946 videos. Monday minis. Looks like you do something called Monday minis a lot. But my last March Madness Savings Day 30.
This is our last day of March.
Okay, Kathy, I love your channel. I love you. But just pretend you and I are sitting having coffee. You have a cute, creative opening. Cute, creative openings do not build channels for the most part. The only way you can get away with cute openings for your videos, if you have like 500,000 subscribers, you have a loyal audience already, and they already know who you are, then you can get away with those kind of channel openings. It's a lot harder to have this kind of an opening. Let's see you're 24 seconds into this video. 24 seconds. Let me start it again here. So all of those 24 seconds, people are watching this. They're watching that. They're just going, huh? What? That doesn't really explain anything. First of all, it's so fast, I have to stop it to be able to see what it all is. Grateful, Kathy said, none of this makes sense, at least to me. Now, I know that I know a lot of people that follow your channel, and I love all of your ideas. They're really great. But my suggestion is that you rethink your first 30-second strategies. And I know that you're trying to match them with these with your thumbnails. I don't know how to evaluate these thumbnails, honestly. I'm glad you have your photo in each one of them. I think that's really important. And I wonder how many channels members that you have. Let's see if I can find out here. See, I am subscribed here. There's your members only content. Oh, here, I want to hit the join button. $3.99 a month.
Hey folks, I got some big news for you today. My YouTube
$6.99 a
memberships
month
are
or
finally
$9.99
here.
a month.
So
So
stay tuned.
she has YouTube membership set up. Don't have any idea how many members are in there, but let's go back to the home again. These thumbnails pop out, that's for sure. I'm not sure what they're going to look like on a smartphone. That's how you need to see how many people watch your videos on a smartphone. That might make a difference. They're not bad. They're good, but I think the repetition of this, maybe that's part of your brand. The leprechaun thing there repeats over and over again. I would take another look at your thumbnail strategy. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying give it some thought. Most of all, though, what I really feel you need to do is you need to go into your channel description. You got to get a channel description in here that makes sense. Why you exist, what your viewers are going to see, and what they're going to find. That's it. Okay. All right. Whew. I'm getting pooped out, guys. I got a lot of stuff here. Aging on your terms. Enjoyed getting introduced to some new channels and seeing some of my favorite caregiver time. Oh, yeah. Yep. I get that. Thank you again for showcasing me. Happy Easter. KC, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know what this is. Look, good evening, Mr. MVP. I got all these people trying to call me on the phone. Hang on a second. And don't forget, I'm talking online. My wife will get on the camera here. I got to get off here and pay attention to what she's got going on. So, Liquid Hour 8 MND RSD 1. I don't know what. Good evening, sir, Mr. MVP. I appreciate that. Whatever that means. So, you guys have been really good. Mike, it's NapCon. Hey, I hear you, buddy. Oh, man. This was great. I found some great channels. Thank you. I really enjoyed this live stream, Mike. Hope you do another soon. I will. I'm sorry that there's so many people that I didn't get a chance to get to that I really wanted to get to. But, I will do this again. I promise. But I'm out of gas. It takes a lot of energy to do this stuff, Hang on a second. Let's see what she says. I swapped out my AI thumbnail on my new video you showcased on internet scams. I didn't mean to criticize that thumbnail, but it stood out so much different than your other ones that I have only one. See if I can find it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm running out of juice, guys. Hey, I will see you next Monday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next Monday, but I hope you can join me. I enjoy the live streams. They're a lot of fun. Mickey was hang on a minute. Mickey was such a good boy today. He just sat under my chair the whole day, sound asleep most of the time. Yes. Say hi to everybody, Mickey. Say goodbye to everybody, Mickey. He said, Dad, make my lunch. I want my lunch pop quick, quick, quick. This is old Mike and old Mickey saying, see you next time.